Hey, Machinery Pete here, folks. You're looking at a sweet tractor here, a 1970 John Deere 4020 diesel synchro with a cozy cab. It's from a one-owner family. It's only 5,532 actual hours on it. Has undergone a $17,000 restoration job. And this tractor is up for sale on an auction this Thursday, September 12th, in Mount Pleasant, Iowa, by my friends with the Steffes Group, one of their AgIron consignment auctions, working with Richard Realty there. They're partners in Mount Pleasant. And like I say, great tractor. Cool story on this tractor too. The owner, Jerry Fricke, his dad Charles bought this tractor brand new back in 1970. And Charles passed away 2001. And Jerry, in a tribute to his dad, just fixed this baby up right and had it professionally restored. You can see it's a beautiful tractor. Look at that cab, just like a brand new 4020, pretty cool. You can see the dash, and here's a closer look at the hours, 5,532 hours. And earlier today, I did a little video interview with auctioneer Chris Richard and also Jerry Fricke, the owner of this tractor. And yeah, here's that interview right now. Hey folks, Machinery Pete here, and I am with Chris Richard on the left and Jerry Fricke on the right. And Jerry, I understand you have just a nifty 1970 John Deere 4020 up for sale on the guy's big consignment auction, the AgIron sale in Mount Pleasant this Thursday the 12th. Why don't you tell us about your 4020, Jerry?
Well, it's a tractor that my father knew in 1970, and I inherited it in '01 and had it professionally restored to like new condition. So it's quite a piece.
Yeah, boy, I've seen the pictures. It's just beautiful, and these 4020s attract so much interest. And what I found interesting, Jerry, was the history here. So your dad, Charles, right?
Correct.
He bought this tractor new in 1970?
That's right. And
okay.
He and his brother farmed in partnership as Fricke brothers, farmed about 600 acres of flat back ground, and this would have been their main tractor at that point. But as soon as the 4430s came out, then they bought a new 4430.
Right.
That's why this tractor only has like 5,500, just over 5,500 hours on it.
Boy,
it got to be hauling corn and running augers and that kind of thing, hauling manure after the 4430 came to the farm.
So the 4430s were keeping the hours off the old, the 4020 here.
Well, yeah.
That's cool. And so your dad passed away, was it 2001?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, and that's when you got the tractor, Jerry?
So I got the tractor then.
Okay.
And wanted to update it, or not update it. I just wanted it to be like new again.
Right.
We all get that green and yellow paint syndrome,
right.
and just want it nice and new and slick. And so I had it professionally restored.
Well, I could tell we were chatting before a little bit, Jerry, and you mentioned just wanting to kind of to honor your father, I suppose, and to get it back. He bought it new and did a great job, and so that was probably a lot of emotion involved in kind of bringing that 4020 back to new condition, huh?
It's totally emotion. It didn't make any money sense at all. But, I had it done and then took it to some parades and shows and so forth, and then it sat in the corner, and I saw this auction coming up and called Lynn Richard. I said, what do you think? And I thought this would be a good spot for it, and somebody else needs to enjoy it. It sits in the corner of my shed and gathers dust. But it has been in heated shop all the time.
Sure. So, and you had it, now the updating work was done by a professional, and I forget the name of the gentleman that did the work for you?
Mark Kroll was his name.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so when was that work done, Jerry? Roughly? Was that back 10 years ago or so?
Yes, it's been at least 10 years ago.
Okay.
It was shortly after I got it.
Okay. And so now time to sell, putting it up for sale, and yeah, what are your emotions coming up to sale day?
Well, it's been really interesting how it's caused me to reflect on when that tractor was new, farming at the time, in 70, it would have been the main horse, and now it's our auger. It came in 70-foot auger, so it takes a lot of horsepower. But anyway, in 70, we would have been pulling a 9-foot Glencoe chisel plow with it, we chiseled. Dad bought the first Glencoe soil saver in the area.
Wow.
And we used those. He used to joke he was called a trash farmer and a half-ass farmer and everything else when he started chisel plowing. Because we've been used to bullboard plowing, and if you had a stalk sticking up, you weren't a very good farmer. It had to be all black.
Right.
So, just to think how far farming has come since 1970, it's just mind-boggling.
Yeah, 40 plus years we've come a long ways, no doubt about it. And Chris, now the sale Thursday, you guys are with my friends up there with Steffes Group, and they have a great live online bidding through iqbid.com, so folks from all around the world actually want to hop in on this tractor or any other of your great tractors on the sale. They can bid right online, right?
That is right. They can just go right to iqbid.com. That online catalog is going to be on here in the next day or two, featuring that 4020 and a lot of others. Almost 50 antique tractors will be on this auction, but definitely Jerry's 4020 is one of the stars of the show for this upcoming auction, and want everybody to know about it. And that's why I kind of gave you a call, Greg. Yeah. Just it seems like those 4020s always create some interest and buzz, and it's one of the nicer, probably the nicest 4020 that we've sold, and so that's why we gave you a call and let you know that hey, this one's coming up. Want to keep an eye on that one coming up here on Thursday.
I appreciate you reaching out, Chris, and folks, if you haven't been to a sale in Mount Pleasant, Iowa with Chris and his dad Lynn, fantastic auction company, do a great job. Now they're with the Steffes Group, so fantastic partnership there, and this will be a great sale, and it should be interesting to see how your tractor sells, Jerry. I know there'll be a lot of interest in it, and yeah, have fun on sale day.
It will be. It'll be emotional, but it'll be fun, and whoever gets it's going to want it. So
right.
It'll make me feel good that way.
Well, absolutely. All the work and care you did to it, and your dad, Jerry, over the years, yeah, the new owner will be, I'm sure, over the moon to acquire such a tractor. So it should be great fun, and yeah, good talking to you guys.
Thanks for your time. It's been enjoyable.
Bet.